How's everyone doing? I haven't had a lot of funds to put into comic collecting lately, so I've been looking for some smart options going forward, and I did something which I think is going to help. So here's to you guys and your kids that may have the back to school blues. I missed out on a lot of cool zombie tramp stuff lately. If you look at eBay, the prices on zombie tramp stuff has gone pretty nuts. All right, so let's just see what some of the books are listed for. A lot of this stuff has gone for a little bit of money for a while, but most of the jumps are recent developments, and a lot of this stuff can easily be found on mom and pop shop sites, and it's just incredible what some people are looking to get for their collections. Like, I get it, they've been sitting on their zombie tramp books for a little while, but man, they're ascertaining that the Kickstarter books are their ship coming in. But some of the stuff, like that one right there, we can definitely do a lot better on. That's the 10-year anniversary zombie tramp book. The sketch covers have always been highly coveted, and some of these are definitely going to be something I can show you that I've noted a much better price for. The replicas, sorry, I'm scrolling a little quickly. A lot of the 56 Kickstarter books, the 56Bs, are no longer in stock, but you can definitely still find some nice ones on the Still Ill Princess site, Still Ill Princess Studios. They're still holding on to some stock. The Easter cover's always been pretty cool. I recently just bought another copy of the replica, though. A lot of stuff is shot up, whether it be the Janie Bell new stuff or the old stuff. But I wanted to share some ways to go about it if you're collecting either the older Action Lab stuff that Dan was still on board for, the post-Action Lab stuff after Janie Bell left, and then the relaunch stuff, picking up from where Janie Bell left off, going onward, 56B on up. I don't want, sorry for wagging my hands in front of the camera. There's some cool ways to go about it. First one I want to talk about is the store I'm really affectionate for. They have presence on eBay as Granny's Comics, but J for Lisa is an online store, and if you look at their Facebook, they always have really cool. Real quick, J for Lisa's Facebook is where I've been getting their redemption codes, and every month they'll make a little announcement, and they're really pretty cute about it. They'll make darn sure that you know about it. Not only do they mention it once, but they actually even state, in case you missed it. So that was the discount code for August. I'm guessing there will be one for September for some fall savings. But I'll show you what I've gotten from them before, and I'll show you what I've just gotten recently. I don't go crazy, but the key is to use that discount code, and their near mint stuff is always really nice, but if you even go down to like very fine near mint minus, the prices come down substantially. So I'll just show you. I basically finished off the Volume 1 Action Lab Zombie Tramp. I wasn't going to, out of loyalty for Dan the Man. But once he got his creator rights back and everything, I just wanted to water under the bridge. I wanted to complete this third volume. And it's okay. I think a lot of the print ones went down after Dan left. Unfortunately, the stuff that Vince Hernandez wrote with Dan is really good. And then it kind of trickles off and...
Picasso, you idiot!
Pick your own asshole. Asshole. Picasso. Picasso.
Idiot!
McCagney's the primary penciler. Winston Young was doing other things. I think he was doing Prince S, Star Thief, and Amalgama with Jason Martin. That's a whole other thing. But I'll just show you how I wrapped up the series. And I got all of these from J for Lisa, just a shop I like. So, all right, let's see if we can do this. I just want to show you some of J for Lisa's comics inventory on Zombie Tramp. And some of these prices are really good, especially, when you apply that code. And the savings that they have going from mint to near mint are some of the best I've seen before. They'll have stuff in the really high grade for $9.99, but then you just go to maybe a very fine and it's all the way down to $3.99. So I definitely took advantage of some of these. They have some of the older ones as well, some of the newer stuff. Still some really cool covers. I like that issue right there with the Picard cover. Yeah, there's the one that with the shark that Pope Grimy shared. And here's some of the earlier stuff. And just want to make sure that I don't show too much. But yeah, they're pretty well stocked. I mean, 204 results for Zombie Tramp. It's a nice little honey hole for someone just trying to fill in some gaps in their collection. I definitely found them useful, not just for, getting some stuff I had before and maybe getting an extra copy, but also came in useful for completing the run for really not that much money compared to what I'd be looking at. And their packaging is just really nice. They have issues all the way to the very end of the series, which I'm guessing that the print runs must have dropped down a lot, because they definitely weren't really selling in stores as much. I know they weren't on my pull list anymore. Some cool variants, Risk, non-Risk, all the way going back. McKay covers, if you're into Bill McKay. This one right here, I went ahead and picked up another copy of. Just love that cover. I got an extra issue of 82. Some of these, obviously, I couldn't get them all. There's like 4 different covers for each issue. But I don't think I've ever actually picked up a sketch cover. It might be kind of cool, though. Those Michael McComb covers are really nice. I liked his style on the book a lot. Some of the older stuff, issue 27. Some of the holiday specials are still up on in there. Action figure variant. The Zombie Tramp Origins, retelling the very first story. And this one's cool. It's the Virgin Risk of the last issue. I think that's worth having. And yeah, Definitely the Big Shark cover. So, yeah, finally resolved to go back to this store, which I was surprised that they were still so stocked up. They have a real minimal presence. A lot of this stuff they don't list on eBay too. They just save it for their little shop. So I forget exactly where they're located out of. Some of these, like the Volume 1 cover is beautiful. Valentine's Day special. Pretty awesome. More Michael McComb. So yeah, definitely worth hitting up. 72. This is a Frazetta riff. Persian princess, or Egyptian princess. 73. I've been going non-risk on a lot of stuff. The risk stuff is cool. I only just recently saw my buddy Pope Grimy share this one at 75. Thought I'd get that Jaws cover. 77. I got one of these from PGH Zombie, but here's one I picked up. I've had these for a little while. I just never shared them. 79. 79. Sorry, I just mopped in here and it's quite humid, so I'm gonna have another sip. Here's issue 80. I really like this Space Cadet cover. There's another version of 80. And a lot of these after the redemption code were around $2-3 when you consider cover price is $5. 81. I'll just show the one got two of these. One's covered up, one isn't. I'll just show the one that's covered up. I don't want to get in trouble. And here's the very last issue. Oh, you know what? That's not even the last issue, is it? No, it's not. These ones are out of order. There's my man, Winston Young. I love these covers. So I just wrapped this up, you know. There's from that Egyptian story again. I just thought that cover was cool. Looked like some spray paint graffiti art. So yeah. Oh. Don't you? Okay. And what is this? Just focus on. Well, there's just some good old Janie Bell stuff, but I think this is towards the end of JB's run. Oh. Last Mendoza cover right there. So I had a lot of catching up to do because I let it slide and it just kept running. I kept going with it all the way up to like issue 83. 61. 62. These are by a guy named Harrigan. This cover is pretty cool. And these ones were pretty low print. Like everything in the 60s, because after Dan left, it tanked pretty quick. But here's 64. Looks like we're doing the Zombie Elvis again. 65 with the Romans, the Spartans, I guess. 66. So yeah, I wrapped this up. 67. It feels pretty good, you know. I sort of abandoned it after Dan left, but like I said, man, out of commitment to the collection, I followed through eventually. 83. And some of it might be kind of cool. I don't quite know how it gets wrapped up. I just know, like, after Alan Moore left Swamp Thing, who'd they bring on? Jamie Delano, and I guess the artist stayed on. I don't know if the set stayed on, or Toddlebin, but maybe Rick Veit. So here's the last issue, 84. And this was available in a standard. There's the Risk, and then there was this version, standard Risk. And that was that. Now, this is the stuff I just got from J for Lisa. And some of it I already had, but I just thought, man, it looks pretty cool. I'll get doubles. Just seeing what some of the prices are doing and people are paying. It's like the same thing that happened with Spawn about a year ago. Spawn was always a cool book. And then McFarlane kind of left it for a while and worked on Todd's Toys. Made billions off the Walking Dead stuff. And then I came back to it, and the quality went back up. And it's kind of like what happened with Dan. He went away and then he came back. It's always something that I knew belonged to him, and he would get back. Todd just kind of got interested in other things for a while there. So I just thought this is always a good book to have. I know facsimiles are really popular right now. And this is the original Series 1. I think it's got the lettering that was fixed by Jason Martin for when they did the trade, and now I believe it's colored now also. So I got the last one. It's sold out now. It's just so classic. I'll never have this, but you know, I got the Action Lab version, and it's good enough, man. This is one of my favorite covers, and you have what, TM Chu on the interiors. I also completed a Vamp Blade run not that long ago. I was kind of like resenting Action Lab for a while there, but now that they're pretty much defunct, I'm just working on the run. Here's 17. So that's a Kennard cover. Got this one for like $3.99, and then like 20% off, so like $3.20. I thought that was a good cover. 19. I was so focused on the Mendozas for so long that, yeah, you see these all say very fine on the back. Another thing they do really, really well at J for Lisa is Tarot Witch of the Black Rose. So I get my Mendoza fix, and I get caught up on my Jim Balance stuff as well. I get cover A and cover B of 133. And they have a pretty nice little Tarot Witch selection. Tarot Witch has just always been popular amongst a small group of people that seem to generate the fandom and sort of keep the collectability at a premium. It's weird that these come out in Australia and across the pond. The UK, they list these way before And I don't know if they're doing, what do you call it, pre-orders, or if they just get them sooner. I don't particularly like to deal directly with Broadsword. I find them to be really good as artists, but their customer service leaves a lot to be desired. That's not the case with the Still Ill Studios. I got a hold of Dan on some damaged books about 3 months ago, and he sent me replacements. He said we'll get our warehouse scroll on those. Yeah, those are jacked up. Keep them. Don't even worry about it. And that was cool. I had them all boxed up and taped, ready to go back to them. I just was saying, man, I'm gonna send these. Do you have a specific department? I said keep them. So, right on. A little more lemonade. So they have some other stuff aside from the big boob comics that Jay for Lisa will sell. I picked this up for Big Elbow. We've been talking about Billy 99. We both have a soft spot for old Tim Sale. This is some older Tim Sale. And the rest of this. This is a Dollface exclusive from Dallas Fan Expo. I don't know if that's Mark Walters' con, but I'd never even seen this one before. This is Dollface 16. I thought this was great. I'd seen pictures of it, but I never got one. I looked up jersey number 12, the Cowboys, and as a player, I'd heard my dad mention, he talked about Johnny Unitas a lot and Roger Staubach quite a bit. So I don't know if there's a more recent jersey number 12, but it's definitely fills my need for some Dollface. I wonder if Dan could recreate this cover with like Turtle Tutu or someone, or Mutsi. Some beautiful yoga. So yeah, this really warmed my heart. And this one I bought directly off of Still Ill. Just take a look at some of the prices. If you want $10 books, they come out to about $18.88 shipped. And if you look at different options under $10, around the $10 mark, they'll pull up some other options for you. All right, so first thing I do when I hit the Still Ill Studios site is I usually go straight to comic books. And already we're seeing some Zombie Tramp stuff in stock, along with Cannibal Kitty. Now this is issue 3. I don't think I have this one. I forgot to order it. But the cute cover is only $10. And that's a great deal considering that a digital copy is $5. So for only $5 more. And Sugar Pop 1, that's a cool cover. Also going for $10 for the cute version. I mean, you can get the Risk for $5 more, but I'm usually pretty happy with just the non-Risk lately. And definitely like some cool 56B Zombie Tramp stuff. Now this one for $10, I had to pick up. So with shipping, it was $18.88. I only bought the one book. I went non-Risk. I guess they're calling it cute now. Cute and kinky. That's cool. So yeah, this entire book's done by Dan. And there's people on eBay for the cute and the kinky version. They're trying to get $80 but I needed some version of 56B. I'd never had a 56B before. Like I said, I missed out on all the goodies from the Kickstarter, but this one was $10. It was right what I could do. And because I wasn't there for the add-ons, I found someone on eBay that had a good price on my favorite add-ons are when Dan will do a sketch cover variant where it'll look like one of his sketches, but it'll be produced. So this looks really cool. Looks like Copic marker. This is for Sad Girl 5. I thought he did the interiors. I think maybe it's TM Chu. I think he was probably busy on Cannibal Kitty 3, maybe doing some other stuff, but yeah, I really like this. I like the way the shine came out on the hair, like some white out, and then on the car here, looks pretty cool. She's got her brass knuckles. So, and then because I love his tributes to Marvel covers, I love the one for he did for Sugar Pop that parodies Romita Jr.'s Uncanny X-Men 200, so I had to get this one. Tribute to Wolverine 1 ongoing series. So anyway, hopefully that gives you some options if you're buying your Zombie Tramp, if you're buying your Still Ill stuff on eBay, you might want to check other sources, because it can get kind of ruthless, and you don't want to pay for someone else's hobby. You don't want to just give some guy, when you could be spending 30, give some guy 80, where suddenly his hobby's free and he's making money collecting. You don't want to do that. It's fine if people do that, but you kind of want to fund your own collection, not fund someone else's, right? So, yeah, work on my labels. Like I said, hit up Jay for Lisa, man. They're good people. They use good bagging boards. You should have seen it. The box they sent me. Okay, they used this much bubble wrap top and bottom in the box, and all along the books themselves they lined it with standing on edge packing peanuts. It was beautiful. It was simply beautiful. As someone who appreciates good packaging, I salute them. So anyway, and check out the Still Ill Princess site just for some affordable stuff. Look at that $10 box. You can get some really good stuff in there, and I think it's a good price. Anyway, thanks for watching. I got some stuff coming in my parcel pending box. I ordered a slab. I got a Beavis and Butthead slab on the way. I ordered some classic Wizard magazines, all stuff that I thought was good prices. It's like I said, I'm not at full capacity yet. I'm just rebuilding. And I'm trying to do a little collecting along the way. Nothing nuts, because I kind of got my wrist slapped last time I got sick, because funds were going out and nothing was coming in, and rent was due, so I had to make some calls. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate it, and yeah. Don't be like me and go belly up, and also try to save money on your comic book buying. It feels a lot better when you know you got a deal. All right, bye.